Hello, welcome to the channel. Retired, don't give up. Today's video is about finding and renting the house in Chiang Mai. After viewing several houses with no luck, we had one more to look at that day. It was out in the Doi Saket district, northeast of the city. One of the things I noticed about Thailand due to the proximity to the equator, daylight hour extended at the most 30 minutes. So by 6:30 that evening when we arrived, it was quite dark. The house was located in a gated community off Highway 118, about 15 minutes out of the city. The location was promising, with the house being the last one on the street before a bend in the road. And there was an empty lot to the right, so quite private. Unfortunately, there was no power on at the house, so we were forced to use our phones as flashlights. And the house was void of furniture, and garbage cluttered the floor. It seemed the last tenants moved out quickly and took their furniture with them. There was a king-size bed frame in the master bedroom, and a small fridge and clothes washer in the kitchen. This meant added expense to furnish the home. More about that later. But for what we could see with our phone flashlights, the layout was pretty good. Living room with dining room connected. The master bedroom was a good size with an ensuite bath. And unfortunately, it had the only air conditioner in the house, and a very old one at that. Then there was the main bath with connecting two other bedrooms. The kitchen was through the dining room. Now, Thai kitchens are generally separate from the main house to control cooking smells, as was this one, but it was missing a door. This kitchen was a good size, but the deciding factor was outside the back door. There I found a spiral staircase. Intrigued, I ascended to a rooftop patio. And even though it was pitch black, I got the sense that there was possibly water behind the house. Waterfront. Now that was a game changer. I wanted this house. Rent was listed at 15,000 baht a month. So we arranged to come back the next day. The next day, daylight did not complement the house. Our keen interest from the night before was dwindling. The house interior was a sickly yellow, as was the exterior. Still, it had lots of windows and a double side door. And the floor was a nice gray granite tile. I opened and quickly closed the fridge. Enough said about that. But on the rooftop patio, there was indeed a very good-sized pond behind the house. And this is the neighborhood. We're up on top of our patio, rooftop patio. There's Katai. And we are on waterfront, if you believe it. It's not really much of waterfront, but it is waterfront. There's the pond. Well, I like the layout. I love the rooftop patio. But it would mean completely outfitting the house. Now, new condos and most houses for rent come with furniture and essentials. This house had nothing, and that yellow paint had to go. The owner showed up, made it clear he was motivated to rent to us. First thing Katai addressed was the lack of furniture and the amenities for 15,000 baht a month, to which he dropped it to 13,000. I thought that was pretty good. Katai thought otherwise. She got the rent down to 11,000 baht. Even better. Next, there was a few items I wanted addressed. A door to the kitchen, repair to the ceiling in the dining room. The cement walls at each side of the property were broken. And I wanted an air conditioner in the living room. He agreed to all this, but refused a new water heater in the main bathroom and a 2-burner stove in the kitchen, which barely worked, both of which eventually I replaced myself. So we made a deal, signed the lease, and now the work began. First thing was paint. We picked a light blue and a dark gray for the wall where the TV would be. Earth which was the niece's boyfriend's nickname, was quite familiar with the city, and we drove to various stores to make purchases, including a TV, internet, and I needed computer accessories. This is where I quickly learned that the prices in Thailand are very different from the prices in Canada, and that an item bought included delivery and setup. Seriously. You know, I would have been happy with a 60-inch TV at 10,200 baht, which is about 400 Canadian. Then I saw a 65 for 100 Canadian more. Well, then I saw a Samsung 4K 75-inch for 100 more than that, and that included surround sound for a total of 16,000 baht. Well, my 75-inch back home was almost 4,000 brand new. So 75 4K it was. Funny thing, when they delivered and installed that TV on the wall, to check if everything worked, they connected to YouTube. And no word of a lie, first video up was my friend Les Pearson from Retired and Living the Dream. If that's not a shameless plug, I don't know what is. So, next up, Global House for furniture and housewares. Now this is where I coined the phrase, a picture not taken is a picture lost. Googled it, couldn't find exact wording anywhere. So people, that's my phrase. You heard it here first. Yeah, I digress. The point is I should have videotaped this because it's something you don't see every day. But I will do my best to describe the event. So once there, the ladies went off to kitchenwares. Earth and I met up with the assistant store manager. There, we would go to each department. Also had a manager. We would pick a couch. The department manager would take the sales tag off the item, give it to the assistant store manager, who would then hand it to a girl who kept them in order. Then off to the next department. Same thing. Pick a fridge, water cooler, air purifier, hand the girl the sales tag, and we would walk all over the store, and they would follow us like puppies. We'd go to furniture area, get complete bedroom furniture, mattresses, computer tables, office chairs, microwave, air fryers, rice cookers, outdoor chairs for the patio, even the tool department where we bought cordless drills, jig and skill saws, and assorted hand tools. The women, they had their own assortment of dishes, pots, frying pans, and essentials. Finally, we converged at the front desk, where I was given a chair while they tallied it up. The total came to 84,000 baht. Now that's about 3,200 Canadian dollars. That's an easy conservative 3 times more in Canada. I looked over Katai, who was busy talking with the manager, and suddenly they took 20,000 baht off the top in discounts. With Katai beaming, the price was now 64,000. And then we were informed if we came back the next day and spent over 20,000, they would discount another 5,000. Well, you know what we did the next day. Well, with all the purchases and delivery dates looming, we set to painting. This is my office. We're going to eventually paint in here. That's the bed that's going to go in the spare room. And I'm going to add a fan up there. Here's the second bedroom. It's white. We're not going to bother to paint this for now. We're going to put a fan and a light. And of course, that's my nice new 75-inch TV that's going to go in the living room. Hallway. My little band of merry men painting and making it blue. There's the bathroom that still needs to be cleaned. We're getting a special heater put in for the shower. And this is the master bedroom. We just finished that. Could use second coat, but not bad for a couple of kids that have never done any painting in their lives. So we can't really be too judgmental. There's the ensuite bathroom. It's not bad. Got to paint the ceiling though. Our band of It's a little darker blue than I wanted, but it's better than that ugly, ugly yellow. Smile. After the first coat, it was clear we were not painters. So Earth contacted a friend who was a paint contractor, and they set to finishing the second coats for a total of 1,500 baht in labor. Well, that's it for now. On the next video, we'll pick up from here, where we purchase a new bike for Katai, a fountain for the front of the house, and I experience Buddhism firsthand. But until then, bye for now, and remember, don't give up.